Hi everyone, Steve here from DigiLife Enabled, speaking to you today from Scotland, and we're actually in a friend's lodge. They've let us have the lodge, so we're having a bit of a family break here. And I noticed on the bookshelf there was this book, To Grasp an Opportunity, and it's about 5 teenage friends who worked their way from subsistence farming in the 18th century in this area to becoming some of Manchester's Industrial Revolution leaders in the 18th century. And it's a fantastic story, true story, about how those young men and teenagers took innovation that they learned from working the land and applied it to the new opportunity of the Industrial Revolution, and made a success out of that. And one principle I'd like to share with you is that of long-term planning that these guys had, how they benefited from it, and how their industry benefited from it as well. You see, these families, the families that these young teenagers were from, they were on rented farmland, and the problem was they couldn't invest in the land until the landlords decided to develop long-term leasing strategies for the farm tenants. And what that enabled, by having that long-term plan for the farmers, was they were able to then plan for crop rotations, invest in the land, put drainage systems in, plan for having winter greens for the cattle, more nutritious feed for them. And the evidence is that by doing that long-term strategy, that long-term relationship, the productivity increased tenfold, and both the farmers and the people who are renting the land all prospered from that long-term planning, that long-term arrangement. And that's the same for industry today. Where we have successful industries, what we have is long-term procurement arrangements. We have long-term supplier and supply chain arrangements in place, and that means you can plan for training your staff, plan for investment, and build up relationships with your customers, and so on and so forth. And that's really a successful model for any business, any industry, that transcends generation and transcends industries as well, until it comes to online business. Because what you tend to find is people who are looking to start off an online business, they'll give it a go, they'll have a bit of a dabble, and then, oh, it didn't work, and they leave it and say it didn't work for me. But what you need is a long-term strategy, realizing you'll have ups, you'll have downs, but it's part of a longer-term plan of where you want to go. Now, if you head on over to digilifeenabled.com, you'll see some of the things there we have for you. You can sign up for some of our marketing strategies, training strategies, and we've got people on the other side who can, give you one-to-one mentoring in starting your online business. But what the key principle is, have a long-term strategy. It'll benefit you, it'll benefit your family, it'll benefit your clients as well. So that's a thought for this week. To grasp an opportunity, remember, opportunities come along, take them, but have that long-term strategy, that long-term plan to get you where you want to go. Okay, take care.